Okay. Um, right, so 99 days to realization. I'm in. I am dedicated. I feel like I'm on an interview. I keep making those surrenders just to keep me focused, to keep me out of being hypnotized by thoughts. Um, so my name's Paul Swan, and I've been naturally drawn here to your 99-day self-realization. I'm on day 4. I come out to the woods. I've got this pocket of time, quite intense pocket of time, just before I start a new job. So I'm really diving into deep with this one. I've been crying yesterday, so I'll share that. So I dropped the children off at school and then went for a walk. And I have this kind of, which I'll have to stop naming it as such because it's getting less, is obsessive compulsive disorder. I think that's the word. Whereas I'm constantly checking my keys, my wallet, and my phone. And my mind, which I know now is my mind, and that's teaching me trust. So I trust that it's locked away in my bag, and I trust my phone is here now. And it's my mind deceiving me. It's illusions and all those the rest of it. So it feels so good to trust that more and more, and it's becoming. I felt as though that was holding me back from meditation, because I'd be sat in meditation, and then a little thought would pop up. Oh, is your keys in your wallet? Are they in your pocket? Are they locked? Is it safe? And I'd be like, did I check that? Did I check my wallet and my phone? So I'd go and check it, and that's reinforcing, and that was just reinforcing the thoughts. So disengaging from that, seeing it, recognizing it, and trust, and just seeing it as a learning tool, as a tool is teaching me trust. So that's slowly getting out of my system, which is body-mind system. Not thought of it like that. Excellent. Body-mind system, slowly purging. Another one. Great, not idea, but actually reality. So yesterday, I plugged my phone in and was listening to you on the headphones. Nazara Mera. I listened to Nazara Mera on the headphones. And I sat, and you know, when you said on day 1 or day 2 that nature is playing with you through the elements, so I instantly, some part of me just started to sing there, because water, you know, has historically been my friend. It's spoken to me through signals in the surface of the water, and I've not seen it in that way, that nature wants to play with me. It wants to play again. It wants to play. It wants to be light. It wants to be light, not heavy. And I've read too much into those things and tried to share it and been really philosophical about it and got a bit lost. But now I realise it's what it is. And when you say play, a bit of me sings inside again, because playing is one of the joys that was that has gone from my life, and everything's serious. And I see it in others. I see it in my wife and my children. They take life in a serious way. So there's that. So my journey. So the Scots pine, which is there. Well, it's not the same one. It's a different one. The way that the needles of the tree, they move in the wind. It's like it's like the happy. It's like the tree's happy, and it's, as you say, it's kind of responding to me. It's been, I feel safe to share this in this group, because if you talk like the tree is, you're having an exchange with the tree. People don't really understand that one. So that's good about this group, is that I can share it and share my happiness. Because it's funny if you share your happiness as well. People, anyway. So yeah, so the tree, and then so I'm shedding thoughts, and I'm, as you say, surrendering a lot, saying, what do I want? What do I desire? I do desire truth. I've always wanted it, but I got a little bit stuck with this lady called Bo, one of my friends called Bo, because I started a satsang last 2 weeks ago, and I just checked in with her. She's a spiritual woman, and asking her, building a bit of a community. Sorry, I'm being a bit all over the place. That's another reason why I'm in, because clarity of thought is absolutely key, and sticking to one point and focusing, which I do have, but I've got one of these, quite an active mind. So let's just stay on the journey. The Bo was, she talked about, because truth, that's it. Truth is my instinct, is my intuition, is truth. Love knows everything. Love knows everything. The mind thinks it knows, but it doesn't know. It thinks. It doesn't feel. A thought's not a feeling. So that's I share that. And love is in my heart. That's where I'm going from my mind to my heart. That's where my instinct was, and that's come from Muji, who's pointed in those ways, and that's what resonates with me. That's what sings in me. That's what is like happiness. So that she talks about shadows, yeah, but if you're always asking who you are, you're not really dealing with who you are as a person. So she's obviously stuck in personhood, which I can see that now. I can see people are stuck in personhood. They're stuck in the things that they believed in. So, they believe in their depression, they believe in their getting things wrong, they believe they can't, they believe, all those things that you mentioned. I can see that now. So I can get back on the path to truth, basically, which is where I am, where I am naturally rest, where I'm at ease with. Yeah, so my journey, so the Scots Pine, so being a lot clearer, not thinking much, and then just swelling up with emotions. I think somebody's mentioned spasms. So spasms, and then being tearful. So then I sat on an ash tree. So nature, I'm naturally drawn to nature, the smells. Oh, an access point. So access points are leaves and earth, just for me. So for me, it's as I'm smelling it, it's my access point, and I disengage with thoughts, and nature becomes alive. And that was happening yesterday a lot. So I was taking some earth round with me in my pocket, which was moss, and every time you pick up a new piece of earth, it smells different. That's smells is an access point. Smells is a huge access point for me. Sounds, so the birds started singing there. The leaves in the wind chattering. the farmer's tractor. I'm kind of hidden in a little in England, so I'm from Manchester. In England, the woods are only on these very steep, narrow bits, so I don't know if you can see that. It's great to share this stuff. Hollies and the woodlands basically over there's fields and fields everywhere, apart from where the little crooks are, the little valleys, tiny little hill valleys with a little brook running down the middle. So I'm getting back to childhood basically. These things was where I was at ease. Sorry, I'm getting back to my ease. I'm getting back to where I feel at ease with myself, and I know who I am, and I know I'm loved, and the earth loves me, and you now, I feel part of your community already, even though I've not met any of you. I kind of sense like Nazareth, and I sense her singing, her joy, her authenticity, her truth. I sense her truth. So I'm in. So that's it for now. Oh, so just talking about, I can share again. Won't have to say everything. So after the pine tree, I was feeling, bliss. Is it bliss? Wait, but for me, it's like space. For me, it's space. Space is opening up, and I sense that too. That's where I'm at. Is space and silence and stillness. Space is opening up. So in my head, even, space is opening up, and I'm in that space. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at ease, and I'm starting to see the thoughts. And as you're describing them, they're kind of like energies, and not picking them up. Not picking them up. Right? It's not all. You know, it's not been an easy road. But when I've done that, I cry. I cry afterwards, because it's like, of course, and it's love purging out the blockages, these blocks that I can't do it. I'm not worthy, as you say. I'm not worthy. I'm just another guy. I'm just a guy. I believed in thoughts going, I'm no good. I'm just, I'm weak. I can't do this. I can't do that. I've been believing in that, and historically believing in it, and getting nowhere. But still having the place inside me that does, that does have faith, that does believe things are gonna, can see how magical this world is, and the wolves and nature, and how we're part of it. We're not separate. I've always known this, and so it's good to share. So I tune into nature. That's one of my access points, basically.